Alright, you guys, so this is my second time trying to do this video. I'm just standing under this by this little house that's just here. So this is not actually my house. We're just standing under a house that they're actually just building right here just for the shelter because I'm trying to do the video and the raindrops are stopping the video. Okay, so you guys know me as Gabby Grower on YouTube. And my name is Eva Beasley. So I have a GoFundMe page, you guys, that you guys can go and check out. And if $2, $3, $5, $10, something, you guys, if you're willing to help, you know, that would be a help towards us. I do have all my information there on for the GoFundMe page. And we just had a house fire, you guys, about 3 days, maybe 4 days ago. And Red Cross did help us out. And Red Cross helped us out. But that only gave us so much for so many days. And so I'm just pretty much doing the video because we're trying to just make sure we can pay for the room. Because it's me and my husband and our 2 kids. It's $90 a day because there's 2 beds in there. So with it being $90 a day, we just had, like I said, we just had enough to be able to pay for the room for so long. I don't have any family to help because my mom, she was the only child, and then it was just me and my sister. My sister, she just wound up having 2 strokes, and her husband, they're having some bit of issues too, and they don't live here in Houston. And all of my kids, they are grown except for my last 2 that I have here, which I have 7 daughters and 1 son, and everybody lives out of town, and everybody has their own thing going on. So it's kind of like when you really don't have help or you don't have family and you're doing it yourself and you wind up being laid off your job or something like that, you know, you really have to try to save and try to have. And that's something that I just did not have. But I have learned my lesson from this. But yeah, we had a house fire. I have the pictures on my GoFundMe page. And also I have some on YouTube in the shorts to where you guys can view that. But I also have the pictures on the GoFundMe page as well. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can. Anything that you guys can possibly help with would be a help as well. I want to tell you guys, this gentleman is such a wonderful gentleman, is the GOAT. And you guys know him. He's here on YouTube. He has his shorts on there, but he also has his own I want to say website. And he's the first person that actually sent me something to try to help out. And that is I am so greatly appreciative of the GOAT for helping out, you guys. I am so grateful for him helping out. And this is something he don't even have to do, but he's doing it, you know, because he has a heart of gold. And he's an angel from God. And I'm not saying nobody else is an angel from God, because we all are. We all are angels from God. You know, we're just here down on this earth trying to make it. And all I'm asking, you know, you guys want to go check out my page. You guys can go and check out my... Oh, stop raining. You guys can go and check out my page here on for my on my GoFundMe page. And again, it's Eva Beasley. And you guys will see my picture. I think you guys will see my picture there. I think I have a picture up. But the pictures are there for you guys to be able to see. And this is not a hoax. This is not a lie. This is the actual truth. And like I say, we're here at a hotel. Our last day is Thursday morning. And, at a hotel, you do have to be out by 11 that morning. And we're just, I'm just asking. I made a GoFundMe page, needing some help as far as try to pay for the hotel. So, because we don't have nowhere else to go. I can't go to my mom because she don't have a house. She's in a rooming house. So she's in one room, and with all of my other kids and everybody else living out of town and being out of town, we just don't have anywhere else to go. I've called all resources. They don't have anything. All the shelters are full. And I'm just now getting back to work. But, as when you're just not getting back to work, you work in spurts. Like you may work on a Monday, and I may not work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then you work on a Friday. And I do work for a security company. But they're just events. So whenever something is there and it comes up, then that's what you take. That's what you take. But all I'm asking you guys, if you guys want to check it out, you can. And like I say, the GOAT, that gentleman, he is the GOAT. Because he didn't have to help me out. He was going to put me on his live stream, but I think I missed it. Simple fact, because I had to go back over to the house to talk to the landlord and some more people over at the house. They had to take pictures and everything, then they're going to let us know what's what. But I'm just asking for some help, you guys. That's pretty much it. I'm just asking for some help. As far as just the room, as far as food and everything else, I went to the plasma center to donate plasma, so I have a little something as far as food for us. My husband, he's been going to the plasma center as well. I don't have anywhere for my kids to go. We don't have any money at all, and this is at a hard time, at a wrong time. But like I say, I do have a GoFundMe page, y'all. It's under Eva Beasley. You can check that out. And if, $5, $10, that's a help. I'm not asking for $100, $200, $300. No, I'm not asking for that. But whatever you guys can give, if you have $2, $1, something will help as far as trying to keep the room for us to be able to stay there until my steady work or his steady work comes through. He does have an interview for next week for Burlington's, and I have a few things lined up as well as far as interviews for a security company, the way the work can be steady and it can flow steadily. But yeah, you guys can chime in. You can give me some feedback, comments when you see this video. And again, I have a GoFundMe page, and again, it's under Eva Beasley. And, this is a hard time for us because I've never had a house fire before, and they did say it may be electrical. Because we did in the kitchen, there was like the light flickering, and they changed the box outside, but they did also admit that they didn't do the electrical in the house. The house is a 40-year-old house, and it was a 40-year-old house, and that was an old house, you guys. And every time we would go in the kitchen to turn the light on, it would flicker. And then it would kind of like go out and stay out. But as you look in the top, the bulb, it was kind of look like it's, you guys know it look like it's kind of lit, but it's off sort of. So your light is really dimmed, and then it flickered and it will come back on bright. And then I would have to turn it off for like 30 minutes or so, and then it will come back on. So we was having an issue with that, and I did let them know about that, but they didn't work on that part. So, a person didn't have to worry about that. Well, you had to worry about it, but I guess they didn't. But yes, I'm just asking for some help. Like I say, If you guys, I know it's hard out there, and I know it's hard for everybody. You know, everybody's paying their rent. They got to pay their light bill, water bill, and I do understand it's hard. It's tough out there because jobs, you know, whatever you have to pay your rent. You have to do, and you know, you have to do for yourselves, and I get that, you know, and it's hard to be online or be out there and trying to ask people for money. It really is, because everybody looking like, well, I don't have money for this, now I don't have money for that. I've just had to pay my rent. My rent is such, and ain't nobody's giving me and nobody's helping me, you know, and I get that, and I do understand that, you know. So like that's why I say we're not asking for a lot. We're just asking, you know, I'm asking, you know, $5, $10, $2, $3, you know, whatever you can give if you choose to. You don't have to. You can just go look at my story. You can check it out. And if you decide you want to help, then that's fine. We appreciate your help. And we appreciate all that you can do. And when we get back on our feet, if you guys need any help out there, and you make a GoFundMe page, let me know. And I'm willing to help you guys in the process as well. So, yeah, like I say, I'm willing to help in the process as well. But just, you know, go to my GoFundMe page, check it out. It's under Eva Beasley. And we appreciate anything that you come across my video that you guys can possibly help with. This is not a fraud. This is not a scam. I just want you guys to know that, because there's a lot of people out there nowadays, they fraud and they scam and say, oh, well, you know, this happened and that happened, and you know, there was a young man just got scammed, a college kid just got scammed through Wells Fargo, a couple of weeks ago, and Wells Fargo's not going to give him his money back, because these scammers out here saying transfer your money over to this and do this and do that, and they're getting thousands of dollars, and they're not going through anything. They're not going through a house fire. They're not going through losing a job. They're just out there scamming people for their money, and people are actually doing what they say because they think it's the bank, and it's not the bank, because bank's not gonna tell you to switch this over, switch that over. You might have to go into the bank to do something, but the banks are not going to call you and say do this or do that. No. So it's a lot of people out there that are they're scamming, but I can surely tell you guys, this is not a scam. I'm not scamming to try to get no money out of nobody, because that's not me, and that's not my heart, and that's not the heart that God gave me. It's not the heart that He gave me. He gave me the heart to be pure and not to scam people out here in this world, because once you scam people, you don't get good come to you. No good comes to you. No happiness comes to you. None of that. So, you know, you're going to reap what you sow in the end if you out there scamming people out of their hard-earned money. You'll get that. If God don't like that. God do not like for you to be a scammer and steal, because that is one of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not steal. Those are 2 of the commandments. There is 10 commandments, but there's 2 that we know. It's a lot that we know we're not supposed to do. We know we're not perfect people in this world. We know that. But when you know for a fact and you have the common sense and you out here scamming people, you're not going to get no help. There's no good going to come to you. And like I'm telling you guys, this is not a scam. This is honesty. Honesty here. I wish I could have finished growing my girls, but you know, they had to go. They went as well. But I thank you guys for viewing my video. And like I say, if you guys have $2, $3, $5, you know, you can help out with, that's fine. That would help us here with this, with the rent. I mean, I would say it's rent, with being able to stay here in the hotel with our kids. And again, like I said, it's $90 a day. And yeah, so uh I will come once we're on our feet and we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make another video, and then I will go to my GoFundMe page and I will shut it off. That way you guys won't think that we're still needing the help. I will be honest and come back and let you guys know, hey, we're doing good, we're doing great, we don't need the help anymore. Well, I appreciate it. And like I said, if you guys have a GoFundMe page, once we're up and we're doing great, we're doing good, and you guys need some help, guess what? I got you. I will send something to you guys with GoFundMe page. I will help you guys out too as well. And I will talk to you guys later. And you guys have a great night's sleep, a great rest of your week. And it's raining out here right now. But you guys, I love y'all. And I thank you as far as the GOAT. I really thank you for putting my stuff out there and helping me out in the need right now. And I appreciate every single help that you guys could possibly try to help us with. And I love you guys. And this is Eva Gabby Grower. And I'm out. Bye, you guys.